back subscribers. A few days ago, I had the privilege of doing a talk to young physio undergrads about cerebral palsy, and because I'm just so generous, I'm going to share that talk with you. Enjoy! Right, your lecturers have many things on me. Papers, theses, you name it. But I have one thing they haven't got. Cerebral palsy. I've had that all my life, so I guess I'm used to it. You can see what it affects pretty much my entire body. It is damage to the brain, but in layman's terms, it impacts everything but my brain. Cerebral palsy can cause cognitive difficulties, but very often doesn't. I always say, assume someone with cerebral palsy is unaffected cognitively until they tell you they voted for Brexit. The two main types of cerebral palsy are spasticity and athetosis, and I have the second, which is why you can bust my stand-up act by saying I'm not actually entitled to use the word spastic. If you want a TED-style description of the two, spasticity is a teenager in a nightclub. All he's interested in doing is pulling, but athetosis is after the teenager has taken a few poppers. He's all over the place. People with spasticity usually look much more in control, although they have far more internal problems due to the muscle tone being high and the muscles always pulling. You could say people with spasticity are in one long, constant spasm, which sometimes varies in strength, but people with athetosis get lots of different opposing spasms. So in terms of you physios, those with spasticity need regular input to work against the tension, otherwise their muscles can warp. Whereas us guys with athetosis need, well, who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. I think with athetosis, the job of a physio is a creative one, to think of new ways to help and to examine our gaits, try to work out which muscles are getting the worst deal and how to make it easier for them. Although we don't have the same issue with constant tension that those with spasticity do, the chances are we'll be using our muscles in a creative way, relying on some, i.e. the ones who can move easily, a lot, while others, the ones who can't move that easily, very little. As a physio, it is your job to make a damage assessment. Try to work out whether it's worth changing things or whether that will just cause everything to hit the ground, quite literally. Up until my late teens, I had physio regularly, then it trailed off, partly due to funding, but partly due to no one knowing what to throw at me. I've been told there's so much wrong with how I walk, but because I become so good at walking in such a bad way, they dare not change anything. It's like gate Jenga. And in fairness to them, now I've done my growing, there's much less chance of my muscles damaging. So yeah, that's like an intro to CP for Dummies. At this point, I asked the students to ask me questions, and you guys can do the same in the comments. Toodles back.